in earlier matches. We got the Balrog coming on deck. Okay. Alright, just letting y'all know, the charge characters coming in hot.
For sure. So Balrog, not as strong as he was in Season 2.
Right. That's fine.
Down, but he's still a very strong character.
Very clean looking character. I'm about it.
And then Bison, you know, the
Look,
evilest person.
the most
He has
underrated
no
villain. Underrated villain. He's literally been the villain of this series for as long as I can remember. And when I can't tell you how many people have mistaken Akuma for being, you know, at least like the antagonist.
He's like
for
the
it.
antithesis.
Right,
But Bison's the true villain.
Right. So let's give Bison some credit here. We're gonna jump straight into this.
They might be doing a button check.
Hey, yeah, possible button check. Who knows if they've set it up so far? Bison coming out here with the gray hair. All right, we are going straight into it. One thing you notice is that as it was counting down to go to the match, Balrog was already holding charge, getting out there right out the gate.
So this is going to be a pretty ground-based matchup, at least for Balrog. Like, he's a character known for being on the ground, typically. And most of Bison's really good options are like grounded specials, like that diving center call kick, on block.
And Bison giving up a lot of ground here. Intent to just keep retreating. Balrog's going to take advantage of that and pressure him into the corner. And Bison trying to fight his way out now. Ooh.
V-trigger activation, keeping him in the corner.
There we go. Getting some good damage with the EX.
Close to stun.
Right.
Out, back throw him
Yo,
back in the
Balrog's
corner.
having none of that. Don't you try and run from me. Get back in that corner. And Bison with the flip in reverse. Coming out with that EX. Balrog's going to have to find his way out of this corner here.
Nice.
And he's going to take that match.
That was really good. It was getting, so he got all the damage when he got him in the corner, activated the V-trigger, and then got another rep.
Right.
And then,
All right, we got some controllers here. Maybe we get some configurations changed. Sounds like he's lacking some of his options here.
Yeah, a little bit. He's gonna have to run with it, I guess.
He's like, don't worry. I only need one hand. I only need one hand to do this. This is fine. Balrog not content to give him any space. And Bison's having to figure out these moves on the fly. Trying to find out something that works. Balrog's going to keep in that corner, burn the EX, get a little bit of damage.
Really close to stun.
Yeah. We're right there on the verge. There's the verge. Gonna lift him up. Drops the combo. Woo!
Nice teleport.
Okay, nice throw escape. All right, punishing him. And Bison might be able to take this one here. Let's see how he can close out the stock. Pushes him into the corner. You can't die off a chip.
Wow.
And Bison's gonna take advantage of that.
Grabs him
Way to clutch that out even without all his buttons available to him.
I did not know you.
Oh man, I was sweating.
That's crazy. Magic Pixel somehow didn't lose around and then
That's
grabs him
wild.
out of that punch.
Yeah. And Bison taking it to the air.
Nice
Drops him in there, crumples
but
him.
he
Gets nothing off it though.
Yeah.
Alright. He's found himself in another corner.
Back
Balrog
in the corner.
trying to keep him in there.
The corner is really, really scary.
Oh yeah.
Stuff is safe, and if he hits you, you're taking a lot of damage and a lot of
Right,
back in the corner.
And as many times as them Bison's trying to get out of this corner, Balrog is having none of it. Shoving him directly back in. Looking to get some damage here. Big damage to finish off the match perhaps. He's got the stun going, only one more hit to go. Finishes out the match.
Yeah. So we know the Bison players' controls are messed up. So
Yeah,
they'll probably
do
back
know.
out and go to battle settings and restart it.
Right.
Or like
You want to win, but you don't want to win against somebody who's fighting with one arm tied behind their back.
Yeah.
I mean, and maybe you do. I personally, I'm not good enough at Street Fighter. I'm gonna take that win. I'm gonna run. I'm running to the other side of the convention center. You're not gonna find me. See me in my next round.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You gotta, we take those.
Yo, what's on the line? What's on the line? No. All right, we might see some buttons configurations being altered here. That was just a hand warmer, a little taste for the crowd.
A little taste.
A
A
little
lot of drop
morsel.
punishes, probably due to the controllers being messed up.
Right. All right. So we already see that's on the custom set. All right. Got a little button check here. This man. All right, and we might be ready this time. We got some flexing here. Let's go. All right.
We're gonna get some stretches in.
All right, gotta get the blood flowing here.
You gotta get ready.
All right, got the 1-2. Got the 1-2 again. Gets the real life taunt on him. I like it. He's gonna start off with a whole extra meter because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he doesn't even need a chair. Doesn't even need a chair to play the game. All right. I like this. I like this. All right. The hype is real. I'm scared.
I think we'll see the same characters. Bison, Balrog.
Maybe you're right. Like, if he's got the right controls on it, that wasn't a one-sided match. It was fairly even.
Yeah.
Balrog a lot of times had momentum and control. He put him in the corner and he'd get his damage. But M Bison ready to flex.
For sure. So the thing Bison was doing a lot. He was in the air,
Yeah.
not only doing the basically a flip that stomps on the opponent, but also just jumping out of the corner. So I wonder if the Balrog will, one, adapt to that, or two, if he'll change how he's going to get out or use it better. Because not every time with the flip, stomp.
Agreed. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him IRL kick and stomp out of the corner.
Yeah. You never know.
All right.
Flexing on him hard.
And you never know. Balrog could have been sandbagging that last match, but right now M Bison's got him in the corner.
See, there we go. There was a combo that he was doing all during like the beginning of bracket, so definitely called that back. Good reroll.
Yeah. All right. Balrog stuck in this corner. Finally got a little bit of meter. Let's see if he can make it work.
Stomping on him. Another grab. Close to stun.
All right, we're on the verge of stun, and Balrog's not going to have any of it.
Nice V reversal again.
Ooh, coming down on top. Got some charge in there. Burns a little EX and pushes his way out. Carrying him from one side of the stage to the next. Got him in the corner. We're getting down to one more hit on Balrog, and it's going to be over here. Woo! All right, the hype is real. See, all you need is to make sure you have your buttons correct.
Sure.
You got to flex on it, get the blood flowing, practice a little bit of yoga.
That was crazy. Balrog almost brought it back. Corner carry.
From one side of the stage to the next.
Really, really close, but Bison's clutching it out.
All right, and Bison's doing a little handiwork here, tossing him around.
Really good switching coming out. He's stomping on him a lot, and see, that's what I was talking about earlier. That's his go-to option to get out of the corner.
Yeah,
and
that's
I don't
definitely
think the Balrog player knows how to deal with that.
Right. It does seem like that way, and we are seeing that maybe he's not so afraid of being back in the corner because he's got to get a jail free card. And Balrog's gonna have to make something work here. He's on the last match of this specific game.
Really good block strength right there.
See him holding, burned a little bit of meter there, found his way into M Bison's kick, and M Bison's gonna level the field. All right, we got a little pop off. Yeah.
Really convincing. Popping up, getting the blood pumping.
Right, I'm telling you, there's definitely something to be said without playing without a chair.
He's so ready.
Look, and perhaps we see the character switch, right? Because
yeah, maybe he's not feeling the Balrog anymore, he might switch, but we're going right back.
Straight back into it. Both of them jump into the air, but Balrog is a boxer, so he's not going to have the advantage there. Bison's backing him into a corner. Balrog's going to need to make something happen here. All right, gets caught overhead, put in the stun, walks him to the wall.
Gets this wall pressure.
Balrog's found his way out with the cross up, putting some pressure on him. Hold up, that was a Hadouken? No.
He's been really good about re-reversing out of the corner.
Right.
And Balrog gets him down, he's like, you know what, I'm going to use this speed here. I'm out of the corner. And good round.
All right,
Really
solid round. Balrog showing signs of life, finding some opportunities there, especially with the cross-up.
For sure. The second the cross-up happened, put him in the corner, and then Bison was like, well, I have a V-reversal, and now I'm out of the corner.
And a lot of the exchanges that Balrog is losing is on wake-up. He's going to need to be careful because M Bison has no respect right now for his wake-up game.
Yeah.
All right, Balrog's got him into the corner. Burn a little bit EX to get a little power in there. Halfway to stun.
He's jumping out again.
M Bison with that get out of jail free card.
Balrog was in the air. I wonder if like heavy punch can get it out, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he has enough.
I don't think his air are good enough.
Right, and it doesn't seem like
air-to-air.
the anti-air game is really working for him right now. But he might be able to take him to... Okay. And Bison's fighting his way out of it. An EX clash to finish up the set. Good games from both those. And Bison's showing a little bit of dominance, though. And those are some good games. I definitely think that the button configuration definitely played into that first round, right?
Yeah,
you saw that.
Sure.
But once he got the kinks worked out in his controls, he was able to very much so dictate the match of that. A lot of overheads coming down with that drop-down fist. And pretty much whenever he got back to the corner, it was not really so much a corner as it was a trap. He'd come out of it really easily with a stomp. And Balrog just didn't seem to be able to find a beat on how to stop that wake-up game. He kept on getting punished really hard when M. Bison would teleport in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how the next one goes.
He was like, "Oh, I'll lose the first round because my buttons are messed up." Fixes them.
Yeah.
And a lot of those rounds are pretty convincing.
Yeah.
And like the Balrog was really good. A lot of the times, he'd get out, get the hit. He's like, you know what? I have to pop my V trigger.
Right.
I'm gonna carry you to the corner, and I'm gonna keep you in the corner. And I think the biggest problem he had was keeping people in the corner.
Yeah.
There's so many options that Balrog has in the corner that are pretty safe, or at least so scary that the risk reward is skewed.
Right.
Where he has them. And there's times where you keep doing punches to lead into frame traps and then end with like an overhead. And I didn't see that very often. Yeah. He kind of backed off, shimmied, but he didn't grab much when he had him in the corner. He didn't keep him in the corner. Yeah,
it wasn't oppressive enough is what it was. It gave M. Bison room to work, and with it he's able to fly out of there. Balrog just didn't have an answer, like an anti-aerial or an anti-air from the ground that could really punish that. So, a lot of the ways it seemed like it was more the matchup than so much lack of skill from one other player.
I definitely feel like there was probably an anti-air he could have done to stop the stomping, but he just didn't do it, or maybe he does it, and then it might be a bad matchup.
Right.
But, So next we have...
All right, I think this is Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat versus, I think, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar. Mortal Kombat versus Oscar, I think.
Yeah. All right, and I'm very excited to see how it's going to play out. Hopefully we see a Zangief on stream. That'd be nice, but,
Well, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, I know.
Your dreams will never come to fruition.
I keep waiting. All right, hopefully we get a button check in here. We don't want anyone going into that first match.
I think they checked, but who knows. Tom playing Ken, Oscar, I don't think.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
Tom went Ken versus me.
Okay, we got a Ken going, and we got a Nash. Okay, I'm excited.
Nash, another one of those characters who used to be really strong and then got nerfed. This happened season 1, so it's been a while now.
Right.
And, like Nash was considered the best character.
For a moment there, right?
For almost the entirety of season 1, and then he got hit relatively hard in season 2.
Yeah.
And I think now that, it looks like it's just button checking.
Yeah. Definitely want to make sure buttons are all worked out. Don't want to go into that match like the previous one. Yeah. Might have gotten somebody's head,
Maybe chose the wrong V trigger, because I think since they've backed out, I think one of them might have the wrong trigger.
Seems so. Hopefully I was hoping we kept it on Lair of the Four Kings. I love the background on that. Nice. Oh, that's a pretty background. But it's a good thing they switched off it, because if they had stayed on it, I would have probably been commenting about the background more so than the match. It just happens that way.
We would have talked about how beautiful the sculptures are.
Look at the red saturation back there. Oh, wow, that hue. All right, here we go. Ken with the taunt. Let's go.
You gotta turn up the heat.
Yeah. And Nash coming in, looking a little bit freakish.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
Ooh. Both of these characters are really, really strong on the ground.
Coming down with the top two. A little bit of footsies here. No one's really getting anything meaningful going. All right.
Shoryu's out of that. Wake up Shoryu.
Ooh, gonna punish him for that whiff. Keep him out. All right. Gets nothing off the wake up. Went over the overhead. Crumples him. Ooh!
Good V trigger.
I'm very happy with that. Pretty close match here. Ken's gonna need to make something work. He's got him close to the corner. He's gonna need to press him. Oh, and he's gonna eat it. All right. It's really even match right here. The next couple exchanges are gonna end it. Ken's gonna have to wake up correct. Yo, shout out to Guile. Woo! Little
very nice.
Right. Definitely seemed like a little frame trap there. Got a lot of pressure on him, and then pops out the little quick option, the little jab at the bottom.
So for that first round, it looked like Nash was playing really defensive, getting a couple of hits, not really like doing any combos. And then towards the end, he's like, no, I know how to do my stuff.
Right. It does seem like he was content with countering at the beginning, right? Got to fill out your opponent. And Ken's got him back in another corner. Nash having none of it up.
Nice air grab. But he's still in the corner, but Ken also has all 3 bars to work with.
Definitely. Both of them have a lot of resources to expend here. We're getting down to that final half of the match. Nash coming in with the overhead. No punish off of it. Cross up puts him in the corner. Both of them got limit. We got to see a meter burn. Gets nothing off of it. Relatively really close match here.
Like, they're just content with playing neutral, getting some hits. And
yeah, a lot of footsies.
There's not much like damaging conversions. Yeah.
Right.
Well, like, you know what? I guess we're just neutral.
Oh, and it's gonna lead into the super. Yo, smell the foot. All fire. Good job on that conversion. I liked it. It was like if they were playing a lot of footsies and we were actually calling out how they hadn't converted for any major damage, but right there led into the super.
But now he has no meter.
But yeah, right,
but
no
the good
meter.
Thing is Nash only has one, so it's not too bad. It's only about like 1 meter difference.
Right, resources are not very skewed right now. All right, good anti-air. Getting back into the corner here. Nash has seen this position a lot in this game.
Good throw escape.
Managed to make it out. Ken applying a lot of pressure here. Nash having none of it. Good with the anti-air. Ken needs to watch out for that. He keeps getting called out for jumping in. And now the stun's happening. How is he going to finish this out with a super? Wait, where am I? Whoa! If I could say something in Japanese, I would have right then.
So that was a very convincing last round by the Nash.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He was really, really content with playing footsies and just hitting him over and over with like a crush counter and getting almost nothing off of it. But he's like, that's fine. As long as I'm still
cautious,
neutral,
safe, right?
Yeah, if I'm not getting hit, you can't beat me.
Right.
If I'm always hitting you, well, I'll win. That's just how the game works.
And they're going to run it right back. Same stage. Ken putting in a little bit of footsie work. Again, he's going to have to watch out about jumping in. Nash has been calling him out a lot with that anti-air.
A lot of jump-ins too, and Ken has really like anti-air.
Right.
So I'm wondering if he's just like saving it for like the cleanest punish, and
that'll
be a round that'll matter.
You can't expose all your tricks. You're still kind of early in the set.
Really good pressure from Nash right here.
Ken's gonna have to make something happen here. He's only getting a little bit of hits off of in neutral. He's gonna have to convert really well. Oh, and the anti-air. See, he threw out the projectile, wanted him to jump, and then called him out for doing so. He should have just stayed in the shield or stayed blocking, protected himself from the projectile.
Sure, that was a really good setup.
Yes.
Like, throw this out. Oh, you jumped over? Be ashamed if I
good zoning. All right, both of them jumping to the air. Nash getting a little bit of damage here. Ken's getting close to half his health lost. He's gonna have to play a little bit cautious, but you're gonna have to get some high risk a little bit to get the high rewards.
One hit and it's done. Yep.
All right.
That might be it because he has critical art. Yep.
Right before the stun happened, Ken managed to slip a little fist in there. You ain't gonna get the perfect on me, even if you get the super. And good matches to both of them.
Good Nash.
Nash,
Oscar.
He had so much damage that when he would hit, he'd land, he'd convert really well, he'd get big chunks of damage, whole fourths of it at a time. And Ken just couldn't build momentum really, because Nash wasn't giving him a lot to work with. Not too many openings there. Nash was very content to play a cautious and safe match and let Ken come to him.
Yeah, towards the end, Nash started showing that, you know, hey, I have combos.
Right.
Because a lot of it really just felt like, oh, I'm going to hit you with like a crouching medium, which doesn't even cause a hard knockdown, and then that's all I got.
Yeah.
And it happened multiple times with like just random straight hits. They play neutral, they hit each other, almost nothing happened.
Yeah.
And then eventually they started doing a little bit more after hits, getting some conversions, and the Nash just kept winning neutral over and over and over.
Right. But hopefully, let's see. We got Ryan up on the fifth, somebody who's been helping out with TGL, you know, and what we got on the other side of that?
Ryan can't beat me. His Ibuki is bad.
Look, I don't want to hype myself up, but if he's in top 8, put me in top 4. No.
Yeah. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
But Ryan playing Ibuki, he's pretty good.
Yeah, his Ibuki's pretty decent. I was watching him earlier.
Game, so like, he dropped some things, but like he knows about the setups of his V trigger and all that stuff, and like he's really neutral based. So
yeah.
I'm excited.
Realistically, if you're coming to these kind of shows, these conventions, these South by Southwest, and you don't necessarily like, you know, try hard at these fighting games, if you have most of the fundamentals, you can still make it decently far. Definitely, if you see that a tournament's going to be going down, if they're free, jump in it. Just see how far you go. Just see how well you do against other players that are you know, either peers or maybe a hidden boss.
Yeah.
Got the controllers. Everyone's learning from that first game.
Dude,
all right, I'm gonna check my
buttons.
controls. It ain't gonna happen like that again. All right, I'm crossing my fingers that we're gonna see the stage. We got Air Force Base.
Better than the grid.
Yeah, definitely better than the grid. Lots of aesthetics.
Urian?
I'm hyped.
Oh, that's my
Yo,
favorite
earlier
character.
I saw you put the little mirror up, and then on the other side of the person put the mirror up, and then just beat him into the mirror.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my, I felt terrible.
You gotta hit him with the Aegis reflect.
Yo, first off, look at Abiki's haircut. Not okay with this.
That's a good skin.
Nah. Go back to the original, OG.
No. I think you're wrong.
Yo, Urian ready to show his third eye.
I'm excited. I'm a really big fan of Urian.
Yeah. He's exciting to watch. He's interesting. It's a weird character.
He's a really setup-based character. He's a comeback character. Because
Yeah.
of the Aegis, it's so strong. The mirror combos are really, really strong.
And look at that stance when he's standing. It's ridiculous.
And he's really safe on block.
All right. And we're seeing a lot of that right now.
Nice back throw, trying to get him into the corner.
All right. Overhead on the wake up.
Nice throws here.
Nice. Good tech throw. Yeah. All right. Hopping in there. He's got those long leg limbs. Woo.
Long win.
All right. Beaky's going to need to make something work here. She's definitely finding herself in the final stretch of this life. The jump in. A little bit of footsies here.
And Urian's really content with keeping his range at this point. He outranges Ibuki generally. Has projectiles that
Yeah.
work. He has the shoulder charge, so when he's backing up, he gets
Right.
charged. So, really good.
Ibuki's got him packed into a corner right here. She's going to have to make something happen here if she's going to be able to see the light of another day. Gets her projectile going there, and Urian just coming out with the EX to finish it out.
EX shoulder charge.
Woo. Hey, that's looking a little
I like
crisp.
this. He's looking pretty crisp.
All right, I don't like the stance he's right there.
It's
He's
so
just
good.
standing there.
Nice knee. Just straight up does it.
All right.
Playing neutral, he's just waiting. He's content with waiting and then just slowly making Ibuki back up. He's scared. And now you're in the corner versus Urian where he has really good block strength, really good frame trap.
Right.
And really good damage in the corner, especially if he somehow has this.
Ooh. And Ibuki's really not finding any momentum here. Can't find an opening to really start anything. And she's just being oppressed. Just being incredibly oppressed right there. Shoved into a corner. Yo, lady in the background. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Dang. He actually just charged it up.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary, a bit intimidating.
That's kind of messed up.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's not that evil. He has pupils still.
I mean,
he's not Bison.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Definitely, that's canon. If you have pupils, you can't be evil. There's at least, think about every person that's at the top of a video game that has no pupils, all evil. We gotta switch to Cammy?
Interesting.
Alright.
So Cammy really strong with these guys. She is frame trapped in the character.
Right.
If she hits you and you're blocking, like 90% chance it's safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Like everything.
It's a lot of knocking on somebody's door, like, hey, come out. Are you there?
You
No?
want to press the button? Oh, wait, you can't.
Press the button?
Wait, it's not your turn to play.
Alright.
And that's basically how Cammy plays in this game.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that is not good.
Right.
But
good dodge, getting out of there. There we go. Making something happen, already showing signs of life.
Very nice.
And Urian's ready to snuff the life out. Ooh.
Keeping her out.
Yeah, he loves dashing in with that close distance. Got a grab going.
Very nice grab on that.
Oh, the overhead. Can't dodge it chips. She's better off shielding these projectiles. And he runs in with the shoulder rush again. Oh, those shoulders, massive. Alright, Cammy's here on her final game of this set. She's going to have to win this in order to continue playing.
Having a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably knows the matches pretty well.
It seems so. So far, Cammy's not being able to open them up really. Catch the landing with the overhead. Burns a little bit of meter there. So far, not having to play too frugal with his meters.
So now he has his feature out. First time this set. So he might get a mirror combo soon.
Alright. Cammy's got to find her way out of this corner. She's eating these overheads. Gets the good grab. Makes her way back to center stage.
There we go.
Ooh, Urian put out the first of the mirrors. Watch out, don't get knocked back into that. You'll be eating some damage. You'll be like a 2v1. Woo! Slams into her and to finish out the set. Or the game.
Yeah. Well, that's the set.
Yeah, that's the set.
That is 2-0 for the Urian.
Look at the face. A face only a mother can love.
Ryan is sad.
Alright, and a round of applause for those two players. They seem like they were having fun up there.
I'm really excited to see this Urian.
Yo, alright. I could definitely see Urian going the distance. Maybe we'll see a Urian M Bison Grand Finals perhaps. So far we see some names rising out of the ranks.
I'd be fine with this.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm happy with that.
Really down for that.
I bet it'd be a really exciting set. And just to everyone out there watching right now, if you're gonna be up on stage, let everyone know to go to Twitch, TexasGamersLounge, follow on there. Watch somebody get bodied on stream. Get in the chat.
Oh, actually, I went even.
You know, you did decent fine against that Zangief.
I won on stream.
Real talk, I want that Zangief to have made top 8. I was very happy seeing it. I know. I don't think he did.
He would have. He was pretty dang good.
Yeah, I mean, he knew what to do as Zangief. That's definitely hype.
He was. It was one of the first Zangiefs I played, and when he would V-trigger, he would essentially use it all. And the Zangief I played, he would use it. Oh, I didn't hit you. I'll wait.
Right.
And he'd keep it. I'm like, I didn't know you could keep it. I actually thought you were forced to use all of it.
Right. All right.
But now we got the M Bison.
Yeah, checking controls, making sure everything's set up and organized.
I think it's M Bison. It's Rainbow Fern versus Frank.
All right. Right.
I don't know who Frank plays.
Not sure yet.
No, Rainbow Fern, the Bison getting pumped up. Pump himself up.
Oh, yeah.
Exercises.
All right, here we
Gotta
go.
stretch those limbs.
Trying to get organized here.
Trying to fix all the controllers and stuff.
Right.
It's hard because a lot of these players are playing on pad actually.
Right.
The Urian plays on pad. The M Bison plays on pad.
Is pad the meta?
Frank is playing on pad.
Oh, this is
maybe
the pad meta for the tournament. You know, there's metas for actual, pay to enter tournaments, and then there's the con meta. And the con metas bring a pad. At least.
Yeah, always bring your pad.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, to be honest. I don't know how people play Street Fighter on pad.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I definitely, like in Tekken, I definitely enjoy the pad more than the stick. But in Street Fighter, I do like the feel of using the stick. I do feel like I drop my more Hadokens that way. I'll randomly jump and light punch or something, or medium punch, and get stuck in those kind of situations and get punished for that. But I do enjoy, for Street Fighter specifically, arcade stick.
Yeah, it's weird to me, like, because Street Fighter is light, medium, heavy, for both kicks and punch. When you're playing on pad, you only have 4 of each, assuming that's your control scheme on your face buttons, and then you have to use trigger or bumpers. And that's weird to me. I don't know how you could do that. I like having all my buttons there.
Right.
But, that's why it's preference. It's not.
Yeah, definitely
there's
preference.
None that's better, and there's none that's worse. It's all preference.
All right, now they're deciding on stage. I wonder if they have an agreeing aesthetic. Can we get the bustling side street? All right.
Not as good as 4 layers, but
yeah, hey, shout out to Grand Finals being on Lair of the 4 Kings, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be nice.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe they hate it.
So we got M Bison and Cammy coming up. How you feeling about this one? This is the M Bison we saw earlier, right? And obviously
we haven't seen the Cammy yet because his opponent.
Did he get a bye?
I think he got a bye.
Okay.
So we don't know.
So this is actually unknown territory for the M Bison.
Yeah.
Right now, you're probably gonna see the first portion of the match.
I think they're friends, though.
Oh, okay. Maybe they know each other.
I think so.
Okay. Well, we're not friends when we're on stage competing, right? Right.
Someone's gotta go home a loser.
Hey, and definitely don't want to end up the loser. All right. Some footsies here. They're gonna be feeling each other out. Ooh. A little errant hit there. And the side street definitely is bustling. Ooh. Comes in real quick with the grab.
So the Bison's playing at a mid-range and not letting the Cammy get in, but now that Cammy's in, like I said, she's frame traps the character. She hits you and you're blocking. She will keep hitting you and you will not be playing this game for a long time.
Definitely off those 3 hits, she managed to bring it back into even. And Bison again with the grab. He keeps sneaking that in on her, and she's not able to read the timing perhaps or counter it. There's a bit of damage there, and Bison's gonna have to play a bit more conservative right now. Okay, and the cross-ups puts the projectile out there, crosses her up with the overhead, pushes her into the projectile. Didn't get enough off of it. Relatively even. She's gonna. Cammy's gonna have to be really, really conservative here. She's got one more exchange, and then she may. Nice! Punishes him on wake up to finish it off. Knocks him into the building. That person's gonna have to pay damages. All right, now we have the door open. We're moving slowly to the left, outside the bustling street, into the bustling restaurant.
And now that Cammy's playing with a lot more confidence, he's staying on Bison.
Right.
He's like, no, I'm not gonna let you play this game. This is a one-player game. I get to press buttons on your block, and you have to try to find the opening. But in fact, there is none.
Exactly. Poor guy in the background. He's worked his whole life to open this store, and they're just destroying it. No regard for any kind of human decency.
He's so sad. His restaurant, like, not.
Whoa! Catches him jumping in, catches him slipping.
Very good V-trigger activation into the Shoryu. Well, not Shoryu, but
right. You know, Cammy Shoryu.
DP,
right?
Yeah. The Cammy Shoryu.
All right, and Cammy looking pretty strong in that match, right? Definitely had a lot of control the whole time.
Yeah, that second round was a lot more dominant for the Cammy. He was like, oh wait, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let me do what I know I could do, which is I'm going to play with confidence. I'm going to play at this really close range.
Right.
And hope that you cannot find the button to get out.
Right.
Now, Bison does have a little bit more room as long as he's not in the corner because he does have teleports.
Right. And he was using the teleports well to get those grabs, sneak him out there in neutral and get a little bit of damage started off with. Now he can try and punish that wake up. Yeah, and Cammy looking fierce out here. Whew.
I'm excited to see where or like what changes the Bison's gonna do to the gameplay, because at the very beginning of the first round he was playing at a mid-range, and it was a mix of the Cammy looking scared. Maybe he wasn't necessarily feeling that way, he was just feeling it. He was playing at a mid-range, kind of keeping his opponent out. Cammy couldn't get in, he can't do anything that makes her good.
Right.
But right now, he's like, that doesn't matter, I'm gonna keep him in the corner.
Well, relatively even. I think M. Bison did come out the gate strong with the crumple right there, overhead, flip kicks him. Relatively even on the percentages. Puts the projectile out there.
Very nice V-trigger activation to go onto the projectile. Keeps him in the corner.
Cammy playing incredibly fearless right now.
We have drops on both ends.
He burns a little bit EX to find his way out of the corner. Starts up the trigger. Looking to crumple her again right there. Puts the projectile out, overhead, looking for the same kind of setup. Cammy having none of it this time.
Good blocks on both.
Oh my!
Raw leg.
Woo! The spice coming out of left field.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Somersault my way too.
It's like, hold on. Must have forgot how much of an antagonist I am. There's the teleport to the grab. Definitely staying more grounded this time, I've noticed too.
Yeah, he's staying a lot more grounded. He's like, okay, maybe if I just stay grounded and anti-air you, or like keep you out because my move came out first and you're approaching, then I can win.
And definitely making more use of the flip kick in.
For sure.
Just trying to catch her slipping, trying to catch her getting complacent.
A lot of these raw spiral arrows, catching Bison and putting him in the corner, which even though he has options to get out like that, it's not a good position.
It's not optimal.
Great V reversal. And now he's back in the corner.
Cammy getting him back in the corner. And Bison evening up the health.
Cammy does have critical art.
We're looking at one, maybe two more exchanges here. Cammy's gonna have to. Whew.
Yeah.
Crumples him, takes that game. Now we have a 1-1. Moving on to game 3 of the set.
I wonder what she was going for, because he did 2 EX DPs.
Right.
And both of the times, the Bison wasn't really anywhere near him.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he was expecting a teleport or just it was a misinput trying to get a spiral arrow instead of that. So let's see, it's 1-1.
1-1. Are they going to go play again? Are we playing again? We going to the character switch? I don't know. I think both of these players so far are pretty content with playing the characters they're playing. Quick run back. And here we are, game 3 of the set. Decides the winner here. Cammy starting out strong. Winning early exchanges in neutral. Whittles down that damage to the health about third wave for M. Bison. And Bison's going to have to make something happen, even up the health again.
But Bison can tend to play in that
Oh,
mid-range.
look at that stand. Look at that
his
stand.
patience.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Hold up. I thought that was
something
the mind
happened.
games, but it seems like we have a little malfunction going on.
Like, wow, these mind games
The
are
controller might have
crazy.
disconnected, I think.
Yeah.
For a
We
whole,
thought it
for a
was
whole,
mind
yeah,
games.
for a
We were
whole
like,
second
wait,
there,
mind
I thought that
games.
was absolute confidence. Just stands there,
He's
waits.
like, I'll wait.
Yeah, like oh, shook. All right, you know. Just kind of seeing what's going down, making sure that everything's in order for this game 3.
Yeah.
Tournament life on the line.
His controllers seem to be dead because...
Yeah, I know there is a cord up there, but if they're both using pad, perhaps one of them might need a second cord.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if like once you sync up a controller to the PS4, it's synced up. So
Yeah.
like you don't need the cord unless your controller's dying. So charge your controller next time.
Yeah, that may be happening right now. Curious to know whether or not they're gonna just continue with where they're at, or if they are going to restart the match.
Yeah.
So far, they both had chances to put damage. It didn't seem like the controller disconnecting came into play until the very, very end there.
Yeah, it looked like the controller disconnected when they were both in like a state of
neutral.
We're not doing anything, and then it just suddenly stopped working.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we might go straight back into it. They're still trying to work it out, still trying to make sure everything's in order.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact problem is, and I wonder what they're gonna do. I think maybe they logged in to the wrong.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Maybe.
Right. All right, looks like everything's back comfortable. All right, and Bison has his hands available again. You know, that's one of the things that comes with it being M Bison is sometimes you're gonna make sure to check your controllers. Sometimes your controllers can disconnect. That's just called karma. For being a villain.
For not having pupils.
Right. All right, and Cammy's putting some work in here, taking advantage of the lull between the match. She's lost none of the fire that got her here. Man in the trombone is going off, and the stun is real.
And see, that's the thing about Cammy. Once she gets you in that corner,
Right.
because she is the queen of
Press button.
queen of frame traps.
Right.
You can't do anything when you're in the corner.
Yo, did M Bison pick up the hat? Oh, Cammy was not impressed.
Nice throw escape.
All right.
There we go. Again, back in the corner. But this is letting Bison get out. And
Right.
now it's back to basic.
And he's putting out that projectile there. For one, when it's traveling out, you're going to have to block it. But second, for the potential to cross up.
Really good.
Ooh, and this
Like,
is
you know what? I need this damage.
M Bison very confident when he grabs him.
lead.
And he's going to need to continue this because he's on his final portion of the tournament right here. If he loses this, it's it for him. So he's got that in the back of his head, playing confident, playing fierce. And he comes out of the corner, and he was looking to stomp on her, and Cammy punished it in a wild way. And you hate to see how that happens with the controller malfunctioning halfway through it, but good on both of them, playing well, playing excellent.
Sure, but I do think they were friends. They hugged it out.
Yeah,
So,
no hard feelings,
yeah.
right?
well,
No hard,
I don't know.
maybe a little hard feelings.
I might brag about it later.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would.
Look, I like at the end.
McDonald's, I'll be like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, he'd be like, hey man, you know, it happens.
It happens. I lost. It doesn't matter. And I'd be like, no.
And then you make it 1-0. Bam.
Tell them who won.
The overall record, just letting you know. All right, and you know, I really liked when M Bison popped up and he had the tall hat that was the band people had in the background. That cracked me up. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I like that stuff about the stages. Like, a lot of them have, when you finish them in a corner, there's either an animation or like the hat, like on that stage. In Forbidden Forest, the right side you go into like essentially a coffin.
Right.
And the right. And
Oh, the
left side,
sarcophagus. Yeah.
And the left side you go into the log. We saw on Bustling Street, it opens up the restaurant. I didn't even know it opened up the restaurant.
Yeah.
I thought it just breaks the door.
Yeah.
It technically opens up the
I
stage.
think every time you break one of the sides,
Yeah.
the stage center moves over to accommodate the break in the stage. All right, let him talk.
I like coupons. We have the Urian player versus another Cammy.
All right, and we saw the Cammy do work. We've seen the Urian already. This is definitely going to be an exciting match.
This is gonna be a really good one. So in grands we have Cammy, Frank. I'm pretty sure that's what his tag. Frank.
Oh, okay, the Nash from earlier. This is really good actually, because I'm excited to see if Urian can put Nash in a situation where he has to start playing more risky in order to bring it back. Last time we saw Nash on stage, he was actually able to play pretty conservative, let Ken do most of the work of coming to him so that he could punish that.
Yeah. Round one. So the Nash this time is using trigger one instead of two.
All right.
Basically gets him out of the corner. Oh, really strong with the Urian.
We got some projectile footsies here. Nobody's making really any headway, but Nash is a little bit of a deficit here.
It's probably gonna be pretty slow.
Yeah.
They both have really good like long range normals.
Right.
But the thing about those normals is that they don't really confirm into like heavy combos.
Right.
That would lead to knockdown.
Yeah.
Like this.
There you go. There you go. Punishes him on wake.
Drops the combo.
Nash fighting his way out of the corner. Puts a projectile out there, burns a little bit of meter to get out, and teleports behind out the mix-up.
And that's the thing. So he used V-Trigger 2 in the first one, and now he switched to V-Trigger 1. And Urian still closes out the round pretty convincingly.
Right.
But I think he's like, oh, I'm playing against a Urian. I'm going to be in the corner a lot. I want this V-Trigger instead.
Definitely want options to get out of that corner. Oh, okay. Burns a little meter there, gets nothing off of it.
Yeah, shoulder charge.
Again, catches the tail end of it. Nash is looking to get his way out.
Back throw, nice. Now you're in the corner.
Alright, Nash definitely wants to keep him in that corner, but gets the grab, gets the damage off of it. Burns a good amount of meter there. Whoa!
Really
Another
nice
V-Trigger.
But now Urian has his V-Trigger. The Aegis.
Uh-oh. And a 2v1 situation, Urian and Mara versus Nash. Puts another one out there. Gets the projectile game going. Yo, Nash is fearless. He's definitely making use of that V-Trigger to get around.
I wouldn't have blocked.
And the EX meter burning it. Both of them burning meter. Neither of them has meter. Neither of them has V-Trigger. We're seeing a lot of footsies going on. We have so little health left. Whew. The next exchange will end it. And a double KO! Yo, shout out to both these players.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's exciting. It was not in Nash's favor because he was already down one game, but that was a very exciting way to end that match.
Oh, really unfortunate for Nash. It would have been 1-1 in round.
Yeah, Urian got had a lot of opportunity with his V-Trigger to get that damage on him when he bounced it into it.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
I haven't seen a double KO ever.
All right, Nash moving him towards the corner slowly but surely. Urian finding his way back to center stage.
So this Urian is really good at playing at all kinds of ranges. Like oh, mid range, he's fine.
Very competent, right?
Oh, we're up close, I'm fine with it too. So his team is pretty experienced too. And
both of them have a lot of resources right now in terms of V-Trigger and meter.
They both have V-Trigger, especially Urian. So Nash's V-Trigger is more of an escape option.
Right.
Urian's V-Trigger is a combo.
There it is. There we see it. Grabs into it, bounces off the mirror, doesn't catch the...
He grabs the V-Trigger.
Wow.
Wow, he grabs him out of his V-Trigger.
And the mirror is going to help him salvage a little bit of that. Nash is approaching with this
really
EX.
good pressure there. EX charge. I was about to call it. He might EX charge out of there.
That was a really good way to end that match. And here we are on Nash's final match of this set. He needs to win this to take it to at least the next round.
Yeah.
Urian's not having any of it though. Urian sees grand finals within reach, and he is definitely playing to win.
He sees himself in the mirror, and he looks at himself, and he's like, I'm in grands already. I won the tournament.
Yo, V-Trigger looks in the mirror. All right, a lot of pressure here in neutral.
Good back throw, getting him close to the corner.
Nash is eating a lot of these grabs. He's gonna have to stop being so as predictable.
Crush counter. Oh, he dropped the combo though.
Good throw tech. Lots of footsies.
Yeah, lots of footsies. They both have critical art on deck.
Yo, good grab in the air. Punishes them.
Really good at getting those air grabs. He's like, oh, we're both in here. I'm gonna grab you.
Yeah.
Fine.
And there's the V-Trigger grab into the mirror. He's gonna catch it this time. He's trying to get a little bit. Right.
He might just not be able to catch
It doesn't seem like
I'm
it's
pretty
true.
sure you can. Maybe
Perhaps so. Did he just V-trigger and
it again?
Okay, Urian's definitely with the hard call-outs here.
Raw
Middle
critical
two
to
supers!
another
Who's about to win this? Oh, snap! Oh my gosh! That was a wild way to end that match. Let's get a round of applause for the two people on stage. That was a very exciting match.
I wonder if he reacted to Nash doing it, or they both did it and they just like.
That's a curious one.
Crazy.
Oh man. And Urian finding his way to the grand finals to fight against Cammy, I believe, is where we're going.
We even say, hey, they both have critical art. Speak of the devil, they both like, you know what? Let's activate it.
Yo, that's an exciting way to end that. And Nash putting all of the cards on the table right there.
And a double critical art.
You're right. That is definitely probably the most hype match we've seen so far with that double KO. Oh, let's go ahead. Whew, that was super exciting.
I love watching Urians that know what they're doing.
And he did. It was really cool. Oh. It was really cool when he would V-trigger, put the mirror up, grab into the after he bounces out of the grab, bounces into the V-trigger mirror, and then you'd see him turn around and he'd try and catch it. I don't know if that's true.
Well, see, I think because basically my two favorite Street Fighter players are Nemo and Dagura, and they both play Urian, and I know for a fact, grab into
V-trigger mirror.
Like if the mirror's there and you grab, you could combo off of it. But I'm pretty sure when I
After
see
the
it's
mirror
a back throw.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So I don't know if because both of those times was a forward throw, like the regular throw.
Right, to push him that way.
That one might bounce them weird, or like I don't know.
It might be a really strict timing even.
Or, maybe really strict timing.
Yeah.
Or like really strict positioning. Good Urian play.
Oh, that's a profile pick and a half.
It's terrible. You're not fired.
I definitely am fired.
Joey does not. He's just commentating on stuff. Takes both the shirts. He's like, "This is, come on, both of them." Monday and Tuesday.
All right.
We're about to have grand finals.
Yo, grand finals. Can we make some hype? We're seeing the Urian. We're seeing the Cammy. We've seen excitement from both these players in both their matches to make their way here. They've had some exciting plays and shown dominance.
I'm really excited. I hope it's the best of 5.
Yo, is it a best of 5? It should definitely be a best of 5.
I would love for it to be.
All right.
Really nice jumping.
Urian coming in strong. Cammy with the cross up. Lots of pressure being applied.
Urian fighting his way out there with the extra.
There you go. Cammy again putting him back into that corner. Building up that stun meter. The stun's coming!
That might be it.
And there we are. Gonna take that match.
Really good round for the Cammy.
Alright, and this is gonna be a best of 5. So this is game 1 of the first match.
EX legs. For E drop whatever. Back in the corner. And his stun meter is growing really quickly.
Yes, Cammy is applying so many hits to build that stun meter. Urian finding himself in the corner way too often.
Nice back throw. Now Cammy's kind of in the corner, but she jumps
There you
out.
go, another back throw.
Back there.
Boy, don't get out of this corner. EX is his way out. He's definitely not content with staying in the corner. and eating these projectiles. He's just gonna work on the timing on that.
Really good bait there. He thought he would jump again because he did it twice.
There it is. Urian's got him in the corner again. Hits him with the overhead.
Yeah.
Pops the projectile to stop him from jumping out.
He does have his V trigger.
Both of them have plenty of resources
That might
here.
be it.
Here
Not
it is.
yet.
He's gonna punish the wake up. Urian seeing how close he is to death. Backs up a little bit, gives her some breathing room. Puts out the V-trigger, and Cammy
Yes.
did not care at all.
Wow.
Oh my.
He reacted to it.
That was a reaction for sure.
yeah.
It has a lot of delay setting up that mirror, and
Yeah.
Cammy taking advantage of that with the EX.
I wonder if the EX has like armor or visibility, because I feel like the mirror was already active.
Right.
He kind of was like literally in it.
Oh.
But he did. I don't know, that was really good though.
Yeah, that.
Like, to have the awareness like react, and I'm like,
It's one of those situations I think where the person is on that last hit, and you gotta like read that last hit.
Yeah. Let's see what adjustments Yuri can do. The thing about Yuri, he's also really good with frame traps. He has really good plus on block stuff. But his another stun.
Again with the stun. The stun's going up so fast. Urian's not able to back out of that corner, get out of the corner fast enough. And Cammy's so oppressive right now. Urian finding his way out of the corner, makes his way to center stage.
She's one hit.
Oh man.
Man, really dominant round.
Very dominant.
And I was saying, Yuri and Momo aren't particularly fast, or at least as fast as Cammy. So when he's trapped by Cammy, it's not as good as like Yuri and on Cammy.
Right, right. Alright, Cammy making her way to one side of the corner. Such long limbs to be catching him from so far away.
Wow, the breaking the EX.
Urian's in some trouble here.
He has V-trigger.
He's got
Stun,
V-trigger, but
that's
the
it.
stun meter's so high and the health is so low. She's
Yeah.
about to finish this off with a super.
That was a really
take the
dominant
game.
round. I think Yuri calm down a little bit.
So
You know, maybe go to
fierce.
carry like just to
Hey,
take a chill
maybe,
pill.
yeah, maybe take a moment to move the chair out of the way, do some yoga poses, get the blood flowing, get hyped and get ready for the next match.
Here, I feel like the Urian is playing up this range really good for the Cammy. Like he's trying
Yeah.
to play this mid range, and I feel like this is not gonna happen. Like it's too fast, and she also plays up that mid range. So
Right.
you have to be careful when you jump in. So when you get a hit, you have to be alert.
Yeah, because those jump-ins, she's calling them out with the anti-airs, and then she's getting so much time to set up her game off of those. It's
Like this
really,
again, that's stun.
there's the stun, and she's just oppressive.
Yeah.
Building that stun meter. We're halfway to death right here.
He just needs one hit into an Aegis combo, and then it's over. Because Urian V-Trigger 1 is one of the best combo or comeback like things
Mechanics,
in the game.
yeah. Alright, pops the V-Trigger. She gotta make something happen here to finish it off, and she does.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
V-Trigger, spiral down, can confirm into a jab, which obviously confirms more.
Right.
This is
Alright.
really bad for our boy, the Urian.
Yeah, Urian not opting to jump in at the start. He's eating too many of those anti-airs.
Good EX
Great
charge.
EX dash out. Ooh, catches her with the projectile. It has a little bit of startup on it. I'm surprised he's able to pop it off.
See, and this times like those where he's dropping his punches slightly.
Yeah, definitely not getting as much mileage as we could out of him. He is making a lot of use of EX to get some of this damage out of here. Both of them have plenty of resources on deck.
Now they both have V-Trigger.
Even help.
Another grab. He's really close to stun.
This is the last exchange. If he gets stunned right
That's
here, it's
done.
going to be
Yeah,
over.
that's it.
And that's the game.
Very dominant grand finals.
Quick 3-0. Cammy showing out, putting him into the pressure, putting on the stun meter on, keep him in those corners. And Urian just didn't have enough answers at that mid-range, like you were saying,
Yeah.
to be able to make anything happen.
That was super dominant.
Yeah.
I want a thug final.
Yeah, definitely a
I want to play him. I
Thug
wanna play
finals
both
have
of
been
them.
hyped. So just want to thank everyone for coming out, watching that Street Fighters tournament. I assume we're gonna have, I think we have a Killer Queen tournament going on in the TGL arcade bunker area. Again, TGL is sponsoring this tournament, and we are gonna have more coming your way.